Hi, I'm Lewis with BMW Manhattan, and welcome to your snack pack on the X3 xDrive 30e, otherwise known as the X3 Hybrid. So why the X3 Hybrid? Well, the beauty of it is the maximum range you get from a combination of a full charge and a full tank of gas. That being said, you don't actually have to charge it. If you wanted to charge it, 3.5 hours to do so on a level 2 charger, 11.5 hours to do so on a 110 at-home outlet. When it comes to range on the combined cycle, you're looking at 60 miles per gallon equivalent. What does that mean? Well, as I said, combined. Combining your electric power with your gasoline power, this car is going to give you roughly 60 miles per gallon equivalent. That means over 340 miles of total range if you have a full charge and a full tank of gas. That being said, you have a couple of different options with eDrive. You can set it to max eDrive, which is going to focus purely on electric power, and you utilize the battery. Once the battery is fully depleted, then it's going to switch to gasoline power. Or you can use auto eDrive. And what auto eDrive is going to do is going to shuffle back and forth, utilizing the systems in the most efficient manner possible. That's going to give you a great sense of power around town, but also you're going to get a nice, quiet, serene, comfortable ride, as is afforded by electric drivetrain. When it comes to the exterior of the X3 Hybrid, the differences between a standard X3 and this are very subtle. Here, you're going to notice slightly less trunk height. Right here, this about 3-inch raised floor is actually to accommodate your battery pack. Now, while your battery pack takes up about 3 inches of your trunk floor, you still have the functionality of the 40-20-40 split folding rear seats. You can, of course, release those from inside the cabin or just reach through, press the button on either side, the seats release and fold down. Let's take a look and see how things change from the driver's perspective. On the inside of the X3 Hybrid, there are really only two differences between this and a standard X3. First of which is the blue motif on your gauge cluster. Second of which is the eDrive button located on the center console. The eDrive button allows you to cycle from auto eDrive to max eDrive and then to battery control. Battery control allows you to conserve a portion of your electric juice for use in any given situation. What are some other great things about the X3? Well, quite frankly, it's that it drives like an X3. Speaking of driving, let's actually take this one for a drive. Before you ask, this is a different X3 than the one that we were previously in, because this one actually has enough electric range charged up to go for a pure electric drive. When you have enough charge, you can travel it up to 68 miles per hour on just electricity alone. Once you pass 68 miles an hour, the gasoline engine will kick in smoothly and seamlessly. You can also actively charge your battery up to about 50% of electric range. And how you do that is simply taking the shifter and moving it into sport mode. That's going to use the engine to actively charge your battery up to about 50%. Another great thing about the X3 Hybrid is, well, listen. Yeah, right now the loudest thing is actually the fan from the air conditioning system. The beauty of the hybrid system is that when you're in auto eDrive or max eDrive and the system is focused on the electric drivetrain, it is this quiet regardless of your surroundings. So what about other differences between the X3 Hybrid and regular X3s? Well, there really isn't much else, and that's part of the beauty of the X3 Hybrid. If you like the sporting pretensions and the visuals of the X3 M40i, well, you can get the M Sport package on your X3 Hybrid. In addition to that, you have your Sport, Comfort, and Eco Pro buttons, so you can tailor the driving experience to your preference. I'm Lewis with BMW Manhattan. Thanks for watching. Be sure to follow us on all of our social channels. BMW NYC on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube.